Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Lucky 56. Over.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we
go. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. And Robinson with a big catch. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And the Bills have recovered. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy, and he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Detroit! Detroit!
Allen. It's caught. Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. On the counter, here's McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now they'll throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now the first carry for the former Jaguar. This is Chris Ivory. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Gun! Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, that run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
On play action, Allen. Josh Allen with his first ever NFL touchdown pass as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff, and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Oh, the spin. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Ravens making their way out here, Charles.
And the Bills take the lead on a long drive, capped off by a play-action pass to Robert Foster, the two connecting for their first career touchdowns. First career receiving touchdown, first career passing touchdown for Josh Allen and Robert Foster.
So they want to continue to run it with Alex Collins. They added Orlando Brown in at right tackle. They want better push up front, but they have to throw the ball better as well. So they added Michael Crabtree free agency.
And that will end the first quarter as Buffalo has a 7-0 lead.
Mark Andrews out of Oklahoma. Then flip it over on defense. Want to continue to flock to the football the way that they've done for so many years.
Take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
You know, I think the score is indicative also. It's 14-0, and I think we would all agree, in my opinion, that the Broncos are a more talented team than the Raiders. And for your team to come out and so far put up this type of effort...
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. It's caught left side.
Big stop. Here you go.
Bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Third down, Flacco from the gun. He's going to dump that off.
Yeah, big stop. There we go.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs.
And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 12. The Bills take possession, looking to go downfield with 5:01 to go in the first half.
Well, Bills fans, they revel when their teams return to relevance. We know the NFL, that's a what have you done for me lately business. So what can we expect in 2018?
I think a continuation of what head coach Sean McDermott started last year, creating the new culture for the Bills, upgrading their defense. But the big thing, they need more plays from the quarterback position that are downfield, chunk plays to take some of the pressure off the defense. Remember, only 3 points scored in the playoff loss to the Jaguars.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys need to establish a run, protect the young QB. I actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more as this game goes along, so they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Of course, Peyton Manning left the Broncos after Super Bowl 50, and then the struggles.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, this is Ivory. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he now starts to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Left side here, caught by Clay. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Yeah, I threw it way to him.
Intercepted. Picked off by the safety.
Oh, yes! Yeah! Woo! I'll take that. And the big questionable decision, he tried to take it out of the end zone, runs it back in, and ends up with a safety after getting the interception. And it is now 9-0 Buffalo. It looked like they had something, but instead, it looked like they had gotten the takeaway they needed, but instead, it's a 2-point play for Buffalo as they're able to push them back into the end zone and force a safety by the defensive back.
So after the INT, it's Allen. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That goes for a gain of 31. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll take this
Okay, nice play.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. But a good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Flacco here on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will score.
Jerry Hughes, the pick six.
And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills.
And it's now 16-0 here with 48 seconds to go in the half. Buffalo really showing that preseason loss they took last week in week 4 really means nothing. As here in the first week of the season they got off to a 16-0 lead early on with 48 seconds to go.
This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing
Now we'll see if the Ravens get into desperation mode.
regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more
With
running
48 seconds to go.
You gotta circle a guy around, and here he goes. No more. You have to start, close to the ball, and when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go. So you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning,
Hitting the underneath route for a pickup of 6. Clock still rolls.
no more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also, they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like
And a big hit by
actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt
huge hit by Lorenzo Alexander. The pressure getting to Flacco's face.
returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
The Ravens averaged exactly 4 yards per rush in 2017, and that's what they need here, 3rd and 4.
Oh, and that one could have been intercepted as well.
Prior to the game, their ability to move the chains, pick up
And now forced to punt it away.
for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues,
Back deep is Isaiah McKenzie on a 4th and 4.
This one looks good.
As this will go out of bounds at around the 23-yard line. And we'll see what the Bills decide to do here.
To head back onto the field, and with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Foster. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
And now setting themselves up in good field position to kick a field goal and go up 19 here early on with 2 seconds to go in the first half.
It'll come from the right hand.
The Josh Allen to Robert Foster connection is working out well in this game so far. And Buffalo now has a 19-point lead going into the half as the Ravens will get the ball first. And here's the kickoff. Helshka boots this one. It's going to go in just a couple yards deep. Back to return it now are the Ravens trying to make something happen. DeMarco with the tackle. DeMarco and Stanford in on the stop there.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because
And now starting off at the 27-yard line, Flacco and his offense trying to get something done here.
they've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working.
It's a run to the outside.
Pushes way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Collins.
And that's a great pursuit played by Tremaine Edmonds. A loss of yardage, and now it is 3rd and 7.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do
Really trying to force the Ravens into passing situations here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7 at the 29-yard line. Flacco and the Ravens come out with 4 wide. And in the backfield is Ty Montgomery. And wide open is Snead. Is that Snead? Looks like Willie Snead. Either way, it's a great play. Getting the first down and more up to the 49-yard line of the Buffalo Bills.
Set to kick off later this afternoon. Chiefs, Chargers, Seahawks and the Broncos, Redskins and Cardinals, and then the Cowboys against the Panthers. On first down, Flacco.
And Snead again with a big catch. Down to the 18-yard line.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that rip about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like
This time, stuffed up for a loss of 2. Ty Montgomery, his first carry of the game, goes for negative yardage. And this is where it gets really difficult to score. Here in the red zone, Bills looking to make a big stop. Big play.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field. We can go make a play on the football.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Flacco from the gun.
And a big sack. Lorenzo Alexander on 4th down. Or on 3rd down.
Kick right there, it's good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Now McKenzie, he's going to be brave and bring this one out. And it's going to work out in his favor as he's brought down by the face mask. And that'll add on 15 yards as he was dragged down at the 27. So the Bills will take the ball over at the 42-yard line.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Okay.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And instead of a 1st and 10, they're going to be backed up at the 42-yard line after that holding call.
But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
It's a 1st and 19. The Bills coming back out in the pistol set.
They go play action here on 1st down. They shake some off. Incomplete, but a penalty.
And yet another holding penalty coming to John Miller.
Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive.
And now it's a 1st and 29. The Bills are going to need to do a lot here just to get those yardage back. They will have some downs to play with.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
And a big catch there. Get a few yards back, makes it a 2nd and 16.
As it's 2nd down.
Robert Foster is really having a breakout game. Making numerous catches, whether he's outside or in the slot.
This is McCoy. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
And now after a 6-yard pickup, it's going to be 3rd down and 10. And now Buffalo looking to convert this 3rd and 10, keep the drive alive, coming out with 4 wide. McCoy in the backfield. Allen directing the offense here. Oh, and a big fumble by Josh Allen, scooped up by the defense. An inopportune time to cough up the football. And the Ravens take over at the 32-yard line. Trying to make a little bit too much happen. And they lose the ball.
Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Oh, and a big sack coming here. Jerry Hughes gets into the backfield. A huge play.
For a loss of 7.
Huge play there. 2nd and 17 now.
Kansas City and New England, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, and then the Saints and the Rams, the top 2 seeds in the NFC, but so much still to be determined, like what happens in the AFC between the Colts and the Titans.
And the Bills defense continuing its dominance of this game.
See that guy there? You think you can corners, speaking of the playoffs, the biggest thing that jumped out last night watching the Kansas City Chiefs, that defense, how vulnerable is that defense? Is that going to be their Achilles heel? We'll talk about that as the night goes on. Size up the Chiefs. Some of those are initially that for much of the year. First time out will be used by Denver. You need some critical stops. You get to games like this. What do you get from the players?
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17.
And I just don't think that their guys really want to play that way. They do have a good rush. That's the D4's coming in their zone. I mean, obviously, you see Houston in a lot of different pass rush balls. But on the back,
The first throw for the backup, Griffin. Space to maneuver at the 40.
John Brown makes the catch, and they're going to get the 1st down.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
RG3 is checked into the game.
And it moves the chains.
Kansas City, they're going to play to their offense.
Completes his first pass.
28 seconds, 3rd and 7 for Carr and the Raiders.
Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery.
Oh, what a screen pass. And Montgomery off to the races. He's going to get stuffed up at the 15-yard line. A great pass play RG3, two completed passes for 60 yards now on a 41-yard pickup.
Pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance.
And now sets up in a great spot. So take off and run, pick up 4 yards. RG3 trying to breathe life back into this offense now.
And turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
You know, guys, I want to go back to that last play. Derek Carr, he was quarters coverage. Derek Carr.
On second down, Griffin forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Back now in Baltimore.
Go back to the playoff picture here. The size up the AFC. I told you, if it was to go today, you'd have the Chiefs at the 1 and the Patriots at the 2. The Chiefs will need a win.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Griffin. Finds his target, Montgomery. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Griffin buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. RG3, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
The Ravens just 1 for 3 last year on 2-point conversion attempts, and they'll try one here. Here's Griffin. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will
That time, Matt Milano with the interception in the end zone stops a 2-point conversion and keeps a 10-point game. Isaiah McKenzie now back to return the kick. And he'll bring it up to just the 25-yard line after getting it out the 1.
now as they get set to take over here. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
8-yard pickup by McCoy on the stretch play. Sets up a 2nd and 2, and a lot of possibilities open up on 2nd downs. We'll see what they choose to do here. Having the lead.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
It's caught by Zay Jones. Zay Jones touchdown. Beautiful play action play on 2nd and 2. Everybody was faked out. Finding the man wide open in the end zone. And after giving up a touchdown themselves, coming back with one of their own. The big 67-yard reception by Zay Jones. And just like that, the Bills maintain their lead. Now 26-9. A big 17-point lead, and that could be insurmountable with the amount of time left on the clock. Only 5:51. It's a 3-score game.
RG3 going to bring the Ravens up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? A chance to win.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Griffin on first down. A right side catch by Crabtree. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. Now look out.
Yeah! And RG3 trying to dive for more yards. He ends up fumbling, and Teron Johnson with his second fumble recovery of the football game. Mistake after mistake after mistake for this Ravens offense. It's really killed their drives.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down.
Bills take over and can look to just wind the clock down now with a big 17-point lead. Really asserted their dominance at the early stages and never looked back.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking at
It brings up a 3rd and 9 after a run of no gain.
This is 3rd and 9.
Coming out with 5 wide, tight end on the right-hand side. And now Allen's going to take off and scramble, and he'll slide down after a pickup of 15. A great decision to tuck it and run for Josh Allen as he picks up the first down and a little bit more up at the 45-yard line of the Ravens. This has been quite a performance for Josh Allen. That time Ivory, it's a big 4-yard pickup.
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Brings up a 2nd and 5, or 2nd and 6 rather. 3:15 and counting left on the clock. And a catch there for Robert Foster. Another one.
All the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 22.
And at the 19-yard line now, inside the red zone.
80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
And looking for more. And McCoy is going to break it to the outside and nearly get in. He's knocked out of bounds at the 2, trying to dive for the pylon.
18 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out.
And a touchdown on the fake. Fakes the jet sweep, and McCoy gets in the end zone. 2-yard touchdown in the Wildcat. Smart decision to make them think about that jet sweep before running it in on the counter play. And it's now a 33-9 ball game. As Buffalo's offense has just looked dominant against this defense of the Ravens.
Touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Oh, and sacked. RG3 goes down. Jerry Hughes with the big play.
There to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now it's Griffin. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get it down here at the 23. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. They go play action. Griffin. He's got the hook up to John Brown to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On first down, Griffin rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these players are really for next week trying to get some momentum going.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Throwing again, Griffin. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Going to 7-Eleven is not enough touch to
Once again, Griffin. And he's got Snead. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. One last shot for RG3. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the 4th quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. It doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah. No, sir. Could not get it in. Hell yeah.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season, we get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
We're all trying to save a little cash.
So for Buffalo, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, without a doubt, and I think he's playing well. And to me tonight, the story has been the Denver Broncos just not showing up. It's 13 and losing 12 guys on the field. And down one in the end zone where Harris picked it up and went for the touchdown. Then also in the Doug Martin touchdown, his ability to get around the corner, this has been contained. Yeah, what started with just a smart football play by Dwayne Harris. It was a free play. Got him, couldn't down it. And so Wayne would pick it up, knowing that there was no consequence of it. Look at him, he gets a 19-mile drop. Got it, another one. Man coverage. And ball goes back on the backside, and Roberts goes to block. The corner and safety there, Brock and Simmons, they got to run with him and allows him to get on the outside. Good call by John Gruden. The biggest thing I'm seeing, the Raiders just are giving more effort. They want it more right now. They're trying to finish this thing strong. It's good to see the Oakland Raiders on the other side. The Denver Broncos have not shown up. And that's the first thing I asked you when we came on here tonight. I said, get into a situation like this. Listen, we know what's going to be delivered with Colts, Titans, with Vikings this week, with Eagles, with playoffs on the line. But only when you get into a situation like this, the answer on both sides. And that's, John Elway's watching that. Yep. He's evaluating. That does not look good. The team plays this way at this time of year with the playoffs. Case tonight. This is the type of performance here that gets you fired. If you were on the fence with John Elway at 6-8, come out and finish the last 2 games, play strong, get your job next year. This is the type of performance that can get you fired when your team just doesn't show up at a historic venue like this.
We're going to be about finishing, laying the bricks for the future. He said what he liked about that first half is that all three phases contributed something. He said that we really haven't seen all year. He said that we also have to prove that we can do something for 60 minutes on the other side. He said, how to get some offense against the Raiders defense that came into the week as the worst scoring defense in the league. And he said we
It was a big gash. He said, I had these stitches right away. I put my tongue to my face. What?
This difference plays to their defense. So they're going to need Chubb and Von Miller to control line scrimmage. That's only one half for those young rookies. Yeah, if you watch the film I watched, we'll see how they hold up here in the second half.
They're down to 7 now.
Right at the line by Dodson. He's been so active tonight. And the flag comes in at the 20-yard line. It's the third time we've seen the ball batted at the line of scrimmage here tonight. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. Now watch the end of this play here. Watch how Carr's body falls down and then goes off to the left side. I mean, he's trying to just see the push from Miller.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Carr just kind of gets his leg up and slipped and fell.
So I'm saying, you know, his body went to the side. There's a notable glove going there.
That's a tough call, because I don't know if anybody touched it there.
Well, he's trying to avoid it, right? I mean, he's trying to avoid the hit. He sees that Marshall's falling. Right. He's going to land there. So he's just trying to avoid him.
Would love to see the no call there. Christmas came early for John Gruden and Derek Carr.
I guess he opens his presents on Christmas Eve, huh? Things going to check down to Waller, the tight end, who's been in the mix a little more recently. Goes ahead 2 yards. Justin Simmons with the tackle. But they're trying to take a shot down the field. I mean, Waller had the jet sweep last week, so they're just trying to kind of dress it up that way and then get the shot down the field.
How many times do you see the jet sweep with the tight end?
This gets passed up to him.
It's a fast wide out. They're trying to jet sweep with tight end because this kid is so fast.
Yeah, he does a good job of it, but it also says they don't have a ton of speed at receiver. I think.
I mean, they had some. I mean, they really got rid of that guy that's in Dallas balling right now.
He's playing pretty well. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job down there for the Cowboys. Mark Cooper and the Cowboys celebrating an NFC East championship. No flag that time. As Doug Martin was the intended target, Marshall having covered. You know, John used the first half. Think about it. They've only won 3 games. And of those 3 games they won, one of them went to overtime. The other ones, look, they have 3 wins by a total of 8 points. So he needs one of these games because the fans, and they were so excited to have John Gruden come back. Chucky's coming back to the Reds. All that. And then, boom, now they're like, what's happening? So, I'm going to be right with these first-round picks that he has. In the fourth quarter comebacks in all 3 wins this season. Cleveland, Arizona, and Pittsburgh. Here you're up 17-7 to start the second half.